Good afternoon, yogis. Welcome to Team Stretch. Just a nice 15 to 20-minute break from your day. I'm sorry I've been MIA for a little while. I've been healing up some carpal tunnel. Most people just assume that my wrist braces are a fashion statement. So I'm going to lean into that, bring back, Avril Lavigne circa early 2000s. With that being said, I'm definitely experiencing some more tightness in my neck, shoulders, and upper back. So understanding that the body is very holistic in nature. Sometimes it's good just to find ease in one place and see if you can kind of allow that to settle in those referred pain areas. So not an expert, just someone who experiences chronic pain and sharing my journey with you. So hopefully this will be helpful. We are going to do this primarily seated. So if you'd like to join me, just kind of shimmy on back to your mat, make a comfortable seat wherever you have available. And I'm going to start off with just a little crisscross applesauce here. Nice tall spine, so low belly down, ribs stapled down, heart lifted, shoulders up, down, and back. So let's just take some time, find a little bit of ease in the upper body. And start to cultivate your breath. So breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. We'll be linking breath with movement a lot today. So starting to find that kind of dynamic flow. If you want to think of inhales to shrug up, exhales to soften and release down. Go ahead and take those shoulder shrugs in the opposite direction. Inhales up. Exhales down. Just a few more till you feel nice and even. And then we'll return just to that easy seat. So if you feel like you're tilting forward or rolling the spine back, you can always sit up onto a pillow or edge of a blanket, kind of rock so you feel those two bony points of your sit bones grounded. We're just going to bring our hands out to the side. Kind of light on the fingertips here, and then let the arm bones be heavy. Again, we want the shoulder blades drawing down the back. Spine is nice and tall. So you might already feel this in the neck, shoulders, or upper back. I'm feeling it a little bit in my forearms and wrists because I've got that tightness that kind of radiates down. So when you're ready, just slowly start to drop one ear. Roll through center of the chest. Bring the ear to the other side. It's nice and easy. Still maintaining that soft and steady breath. To pause for a few moments on each side, feel free to do so. Reverse your sides. And bring it back to center. You can rest those hands on the lap just for the sake of balance in the knees. Let's go ahead and switch the cross of the ankles so our pelvis and hips are a little bit more level here. Bringing back that dynamic movement, opening up those arms and shoulders. Inhale, bring the arms up. Almost imagine you're like holding a beach ball above you. So nice and engaged, shoulders drawn down and back. Breathe in and stretch. And then exhale, just kind of push that breath down and out. Inhale, sweep it back up to the sky. Exhale, down and out. Awesome. Keep that breath nice and flowing. Maybe inhale, invite and welcome in, energize for your day. And then exhale, just allow the body and the mind to find ease and settle. Let go of anything that's stressing you out. Breathe it in. Exhale, let it go. Breathe out the mouth, even if you want to really feel that release. Let's do one more. Breathe in through the mouth. Beautiful. All right, with hands on knees. Since I'm modifying with my wrists, I am going to find seated cat and cow. So if you prefer to come over into tabletop, you're welcome to do that. But here's a nice modification. You can find seated. You can even do this at your desk in your chair. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can really see the full extension and flexion of the back. So inhale, we're going to find the little back bend. You can use your hands to pull your knees and anchor you, pulling your heart forward. Breathe in. And then exhale, round it. And again, you can pull on those knees and just find that roundness in the shoulders. Inhale in. Exhale out. And going at your own pace, finding again that rhythm of breath. Equal part inhales and equal part exhales. Coming back through center, we're going to roll over the knees and come into a high kneeling pose. So you can tuck your toes if you like. You can untuck them, whatever's most comfortable. Still maintaining that nice straight spine. I want you to inhale your arms out like a T. And then exhale, bring the hands to touch in front of you. So this is going to be a nice kind of meditative flow, allowing us to find focus of the mind through use of a drishti. So that's just a focal point. For me, it's going to be my thumbs. So I want you to gaze at that left thumb and keep your eyes kind of glued to that point. Keep your hips pointing forward. So it's going to engage the core a little bit. We're going to inhale, gaze and arms. We'll come back, that left arm. And then exhale, hands to center. Inhale, right side, gaze to that thumb. Exhale to center. So you'll notice as you do this at your own pace that your hips going to want to come with it. Don't let it. Use that core strength to really keep them focused on center. And that's going to really isolate this twist into the thoracic spine or the space behind the shoulders, the heart, the rib cage. Just going at your own pace, matching those movements with breath. Exhale, hands meet. Inhale, peel open one more just to even you out. As your hands come together, we're going to bring them back out to center. Go ahead and flip that left thumb down. We're going to bring that hand to the small of the back. This top hand is going to go to the back of the head. So I know your arms are burning right now. That's kind of the point. We're working to warm up those muscles for our stretch. So press your head back into your hand to really elongate your spine. See if you can kind of just tuck the tailbone a little bit to press the low back into the hands. Guiding this opening will help to separate those shoulders, the elbows away from each other and give you that stretch in the arms. We've got this kind of external rotation of the top hand, internal rotation of the back. You come down to seat if that's easier for you, kind of add in a little bit of a quad stretch and just close your eyes and find a little ease in this moment. Next inhale, we're going to release those arms back like a T. Take that bottom hand, the one that was behind your low back, and draw it across your chest for a figure four stretch. That should feel pretty good after that holds. Be mindful to drop that shoulder away from the ear. And see if you can kind of come back to that original breath where we had our arms up and down. Inhales, invite a sense of levity and lightness. And then exhale, just let the tension melt away, rolling down off the shoulders. Or 3 more breaths here. And release. Bring the hands down. You can shrug the shoulders, rotate a little bit of the spine, whatever you need to feel a little bit looser before we move to the other side. A little dance. Shimmy it out. All right, we're gonna come back into high kneeling if you sat down. We're gonna bring the arms out like a T once more, and then we're just gonna do that other side. So flip the thumb of the right hand down, bring the back of the hand to the small of the back. This top palm will come to the back of the head. And use your thumb, guide your neck a little bit longer. Press your head into your hand as you draw your elbows away from each other. And just find some steady breaths. Maybe close the eyes or find a new drifty point, focal point somewhere on the horizon. Moving in through the nose. Out through the nose. We've got birds chirping outside. It's a nice, beautiful spring day. There's some lightness in that upper body. More breath in as you exhale, release. And again, we're going to take that bottom arm across the chest. If you want to sit back down onto the heels, you're welcome to. If that causes too much pain in the knees, feel free just to come to a crisscross applesauce. Just looking for a tall spine wherever you're at. In this last series we've done, you of course could do standing. So some nice little breaks if you need to step away from your desk. You have to kind of find a space within the office where people don't judge you too much, but they can see that you're working on something, and tell them about team stretch. Few more breaths. This is stuff you can do mostly in your office clothes, given that you have a little bit of give in your shirt. If you're ready, you can let that one go. Again, any kind of movement that you need to let it loose. Shake out the arms. Do a little wacky, wavy, inflatable arm tube man. And when you're ready, we're just going to crawl the hands forward to come into a child's pose. So if you're looking to target the low back, knees together, if you want to get a little bit more into the hips, you're welcome to bring the knees wide. We're going to walk the hands forward and bring the forehead down to the mat, to the ground. Really, we're just allowing gravity here to find some ease in the upper body, kind of melting the chest down towards the ground. Letting the hips sink back towards the heels. And feeling the breath a little bit more in the back body, inflating those ribs as you breathe in. Again, ease, softness, letting go as you breathe out. Find 3 to 5 solid breaths here. Slowly with your next inhale, carefully begin to lift yourself up, one vertebra at a time. Come into a nice, easy seat. Eyes can be closed or soft. We'll take just one more cleansing breath to settle our practice in through the nose and out through the mouth. The light and the dark that reside within me, honor and recognize that within each and every one of you. Namaste, yogi. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully I'll be posting more regularly, so please like, comment, subscribe. And I have ordered myself a new microphone, so I know that there has been some audio issues in the past, so we're going to address that. Good things to come. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.